Okay, October 18th. This date in 1867, we completed the transfer of the territory of Alaska from Russia to the United States. Secretary of State William Seward had negotiated the deal with the Russians. We ended up getting about 586,000 square miles of land for $7.2 million, or about 2 cents an acre, because the Russians by that point had largely harvested all the seals. The seals up there were basically extinct. That's what they were using it for a fur trade. They felt like the land would be easily seized by the Americans in case of war. So the Russians really thought the land was kind of worthless. There were no natural resources to speak of because by then they hadn't discovered oil and they hadn't discovered gold. So this thing was largely called Seward's Folly because they were like, why in the heck are we purchasing this worthless land that the Russians are trying to get rid of? But Seward felt like it was strategically important for us to have land on that side of the country up there close to Russia because it's very close to the Russians across the strait there. And Russia knew that. But they also felt that they're trying to start a bidding war between the United States and Great Britain. And Great Britain just dismissed it at hand because they felt like Canada already had so much uncharted land already that why buy more land? Well, they didn't need it. So Seward went forward, negotiated the purchase. It was signed in March of 1867. President Andrew Johnson signed the treaty. And so on October 18th, 1867, we completed the transfer of the territory of Alaska from the Russians to the United States. Ultimately in 1959, so almost 100 years, 90 years later, before it actually became a state. So that's what I have for you today. Seward's Folly completed the transfer of Alaska to the United States in 1867. I will see you tomorrow.